trained a lot, trained hard, done a lot of fitness stuff at the beginning. And then week 2, started getting into tactics, played some exhibitions, which all went well. But mainly, our training started in January with our returners. Had a good spring season, came together as a group where you play without your seniors from last year and develop a good leadership from that senior class. And then they have their summer workouts. They came in fit. And then the exciting part is you get a freshman class to come in and add to your depth. And this group has really made an impact right away. But it all starts with our good senior leadership, and we've had that so far. It's been a good preseason. Maybe to everybody else, but I've been recruiting a lot of these players for a while. But we've had a few freshmen step in right away. But also our returners really came in fit and strong, and people have found their roles, with their positions and with the team. But some of the newcomers who came in, we got a couple that have earned a couple first team spots. Haley Markway in the center mid has done really well. Ashley Burton on the wing attacking player has done really well. And then we've had Max Pete, a defender who's had to rush into this starting spot because of an injury, and she's done well. And Taylor Lynn Riddell is our fourth kind of freshman that has really made an impact on our attack as well. But as far as the returners, they look sharp, same as last year, so we're excited about them. Depth is key because every year you're going to have injuries. In the past, '09 we lost Fleming, 2010 we lost Ander. This year Sam Martinez went down in our first scrimmage exhibition game with a knee injury. She got an MRI this week, but it could be a season-ending injury, so we'll see. But we've had a freshman come in and step into her spot. So we also have Sam Ander back there who's really, taking control. She's a first-team All-American. And she's our leader back there and the glue to everything. You mentioned the two goalies. Tori was out all last year with a hip injury. She had surgery in the off season, so she's come back and done really well. So she's healthy now. Tori Champagne, our goalie, and then Jody Chappie's healthy now too. So as far as the goalkeeping situation, we're really strong there because we have two good goalies who are competing at a high level and both having a really good preseason. So it'd be fun to be able to have options in that position as well and depth. So that's good. And Natalie Kuhlenberg tweaked her knee a little bit. We're still not sure about what's wrong with her. We know it's not a serious knee injury, but hopefully she'll join us, in the second half of the season at the worst case scenario. So we'll see. Have to have depth because you're going to have injuries and competition for each position, which is good. And it's a positive competition. And, right now we have our first group who has done really well. And then in these exhibitions, our second wave of people have really added that energy. And I'm excited about them almost more than our first group because they've come in and added an energy to our game. And that's going to help throughout the season. But I'm hoping to. Right now we're a little thin as far as numbers of players, but the talent's there. But as the season goes, we're going to get a couple more healthy people back. Another example, Bree Andert is going to get released. She's a freshman back who tore ACL in high school season. She gets released in a week, and she'll join us pretty soon too. So it's kind of weird. Usually you start out your season healthy and then you end injured, but we're kind of starting injured. And we're going to make our way healthy, hopefully. So, but we're excited to have depth because if we didn't have depth, we'd be in trouble. Yeah, pretty much. We haven't given up a goal this whole preseason, so that's good. But we're adding an attack now. We added some attacking players this year, so hopefully we can have a good, strong, solid defense again, and then add some more goals, which will help. And a lot of our games are 1-0, 2-1 games, so it'd be nice if we can add some more goals, and we're looking to do that this year. But yeah, definitely, it's really nice having a good backfield. So I'm excited about that, and most of them are all returning, so they know how to win games and big games against the top GLEC teams. It's kind of funny. NKU leaves, and they're one of the top teams, but it seems like everybody's getting stronger every year. So the competition's there. GLVC, as we know, is one of the top conferences, Division II, top to bottom. You have 16 teams. They're all good. Anybody can beat you. But we also, along with our 15 GLVC games, we like to schedule good out-of-conference games. And we open up with Lynn University on Friday, and they're nationally ranked number 20 in the country. And then Missouri Southern is an in-region game in the MIAA. And then we play Truman, who is one of the top teams in the area as well. And they'll be an NCAA tournament type team as well. So we like to schedule strong opponents because we want to have a good strength schedule to be considered in the NCAA tournament. But top to bottom, I mean, some of the teams that are really good in the GLVC, obviously Bellarmine. You got Rockers, who's loaded. Drury, Indy, Parkside, always. So Southern Indiana, anybody can beat you on any given day. So it's our job to prepare the team and attack each game one at a time, and not look at a championship right now, but just look at the next game, which is our current goal. All of them. Baseball guys, come on. But all of them. I mean, anytime you can make a game, that's great. We appreciate any support. We know you're there. We feed off your energy. So we love when you guys show up. Those Friday night games are great because it's a good atmosphere. But those Sunday games, too, we might need some energy because it's a day game in the heat. So anytime you get a chance, come on out to North Campus Field and cheer on the Hawks.